All right, make sure to be ready to connect in, so then I could accept you both and then help Robin put carry Bailey into her bed.
Sorry, what?
I said be ready to connect. So the game is loaded in. Okay, that's Ethan. And there's Justin. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We got stuff. Can't be moved against your will. Any spells or action but have disadvantage on dexterity save.
Hey Corey, you use melee weapons, right?
Correcto.
I'm gonna send this to you.
The argument solver.
The argument solver.
The good little self. And like that, my guy's encumbered. Well, I need to unload some weight on you guys.
Okay. Here, let me make some space before you do that.
It's fine. I just set you guys both a thing.
A thing.
Just one. I just need to like put one thing on you guys.
Okay.
What did you put on?
No, not so much.
Marked as wares.
I just set him a shield. They actually have all of us in one list now. You're Gale with the eye, right? Ethan?
Yes.
I mean, Justin? Or
Ethan? No,
Justin.
I didn't say anything. I'm not Ethan after all.
Yeah, with an eye. I'm gonna make sure you don't get encumbered. Alright. There's things to sell. When I'm at a vendor, you can send this all back to me, but both my people are encumbered. There we go. Alright, do we loot everything?
Did we?
Only alt.
The door pulses in recognition.
Ooh.
The presence is weak now. A hollow vessel without a heart. It doesn't resist.
Ooh, where are you at?
The door over here. I see. We fell down here, right? So we have to talk to her to leave. We can't get back out. See, can we waypoint it? Nope, we can't. All right, never mind.
What are we doing?
I was just quickly, but we explored everything, so.
We go to the portal to the surface. Then,
Yep,
right?
we go to portal surface.
We can't go back up.
Not.
This
through
is the end of the act stuff. This is the end of the line.
All right, saving, and then I want to hit it. You ready to fix? Oh,
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next
It's
steps.
been a
Oh,
long
here,
day.
hold on.
I'll need to rest soon.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
I'm hearing many os.
yeah. A lot of NPCs are in.
Hey, did you guys go back up to the restoration thing in case you need to
Oh.
refill any spells?
It's fine. It takes us pretty much into camp when you take that portal.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you survive it? Fanu.
Okay, so that's where we go
I
then.
had to look after
I didn't see you enter it.
without him.
I clicked it immediately there. Yep. Okay, where's our vendor? The Dan? Who is considered the vendor? Withers? Oh, Withers. All right, I'm going to talk to Withers.
Words with you. A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of
Are we gonna
Murder,
go back into the
Murder,
tower?
Lord of
It's
Bones.
communicating. I was talking to this guy.
Judged, ascended,
Oh.
then vanquished.
I don't
as
you don't have to
one,
apologize. You're just missing out on.
as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. No.
Big Billy. Okay, I talk to Jahara.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Now we have a new companion.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking to the moon people.
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Alright, I'm talking to Helsing.
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish, I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean. There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
You'd make a fine fist.
Talk to him and all he says, you make a fine fist.
Watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Thaniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. They are different to what Duke Elton envisioned. And I can't comment on Duke Ravengard himself, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. And that tells me all I need about him as a leader.
I remember who the Flaming Fist is.
Save Duke Ravengard for the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. But look at me. I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. You too, my friend. Thank you. From Thaniel and I.
My mom lives in the lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Let's see what this does.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
Alright, I think...
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
What do you think?
I don't even remember this person. Nice Song is our priest, right?
Huh?
Is Nice Song our priest?
That was the lady we saved.
Oh, it was the lady too. Okay.
That went like all holy and wouldn't die.
Cough up the coin.
It might not last. They looked up to Zevlor too, until he left them for dead. Guess he got what was coming to him. I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
The briefest hesitation as Ceres wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Oh, finally. A vendor. Send me all your wares. Send me everything to sell.
Why, yes. Once Alfira is done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal. On second thoughts, I think we could be earning silver with this song. Maybe even gold.
Wait, what? Never mind, don't throw me things yet. He
Miss
just...
Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric.
Here's one.
It does
On
not...
second thoughts,
Yeah, it's not letting me trade with him. Even though the thing shows the trading symbol on him.
Or did we piss him off?
No. He just wants to sing songs about us.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids.
So we have two
All is
options.
still
We could
missing.
do the next, go left and go towards the next act. Or do that one quest that still has
Writing a
a
song together.
little quest marker on the
But
map
I think they're just humoring me.
back up on the surface.
Like I'm hearing you by having this conversation.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city.
Oh, we don't have a bard. Sorry. All right, yeah, let's do that mission. There's another mission in the area to do.
It was the artifact secrets one. Like I
Ah.
don't know if it's
You're here. Good.
Oh.
That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're
okay. So
writing
this is the way.
The artifacts. Oh, is it the one where? Go to the last light in really fast.
Leave the heart of the Absolute alive.
Oh,
Thanks to you.
I'm
You did well
getting.
to defeat
I went to
Ketheric.
move to go to the last light in,
Was only the first.
but I got instantly pulled.
Many more battles ahead. They will not
It's
be
like
so
it's
easily won.
exposition. You did a big battle
We will
exposition
need
time.
allies.
The dream visitor's talking to me.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Oh, here's Quartermaster.
Just tell me what you need.
Alright, now send me all your junk.
What's next? I wonder.
Oh, you clicking the add to wares just pulled them all out?
That sell wares right there. Worked out pretty well. All right, Ethan, is there any junk you need to send me?
Well, let me take a look.
Make sure to set it as wares if you're going to send it to me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Let's get on with it. All right. Yes. Sweet. Save. So we're gonna try going up and try to figure out the artifact thing.
Yeah, I tried placing the brain thing in the artifact slot. None of them worked. So I'm gonna go up to the top and see if there's one up there.
Oh, that thing. I'd have to imagine he'd be like a 7th one, be like making it so that way his note to his daughter or something would be what opens it up or something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think I threw all books or papers to Ethan, since he's a collector of that. Oh, it was a heart.
A heart, huh? Hold on, I want to be there for when you enter the room.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiment catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Light flickers within. A thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern.
Might as well. There you go.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
Ooh.
Dang!
Alright, don't re-roll. One of us can try.
To
Please.
all appearances, the dust seems quite ordinary.
I feel like we've done this dialogue before, because it's about fairy dust.
The
Or
broken
dead pixie dust. Yeah, the broken moon lanterns. They had one from way back.
A ritual
when
circle
it started.
that was used in the crafting of moonland.
Broken moon. Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
Oh, won't let any one of us.
Yeah, because we already did it with a previous, on the first one we got, remember?
Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Do you remember, like, when we first started this act?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Alright. Let's return any condition Fletchitar also applies 2 turns over. Ooh. Any condition if also. What is that?
Like you applying a debuff.
Yeah, any debuff. I wonder if that will go well with Shadowheart. Let me look. Oh, I might. Yes.
Whatever comes.
Because she has the. Her hair is white now.
None of their own volition.
Never mind.
And none in comfort.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Toggleable passive feature. I see.
What's toggleable?
Is my oh, it's already enabled. My armor pat thing. It's a toggleable passive feature. All right, we figured that out. Oos, oos, oos. All right. All right. I guess let's go to camp. Oh, people have dialogue. You talking to Will?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move. A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the Dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. And I went and proved him right. A Grand Duke's duty is to his city, first and foremost. There would only ever be one outcome.
Talking to Kaddish now.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bainite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. I won't know peace till I dug my thumbs into his eyes, till I ripped his throat out with my teeth. Hear that, Gortash? I'm coming for you!
That's some fun dialogue. Are we all in camp?
Yes, I am in camp.
Wait. Should we rest?
I mean, isn't those like healing things that are equivalent to a full rest?
Yeah.
That we hit?
That's like story stuff to rest.
And isn't it a story stuff too for us to leave first?
I guess I'll just talk to Isabel and see what's up.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? Guilty. The moment I looked at Aelin, I just knew I had to be with her. I was hers. That was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Boo. Are you guys listening?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorting some stuff.
Oh, well.
He did see. I didn't know that.
Darn it.
But
I
I could
actually hit
see the
spacebar.
change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I've taken gold over a prayer.
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
You're a demigod.
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Well, you're pretty intense. All right. I think I'll quick save if it's not the case, but I say let's rest. I think it's like a little party that happens here for us winning the day before we
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna throw some stuff into the box of stuff.
It's a good idea. I'm also
the box of holding.
Send the
Just
camp.
gets out of the way.
Send the camp. Oh, there's a Ketheric Warhammer. It's versatile. Also does psychic damage. 1d10, 1d10 plus 4, 1d10 the Halberg of Vengeance. In the camp. Would anyone like a cloak? Anyone find themselves poisoning a lot?
I am not the one doing poison, though.
I don't think I do any poison damage.
Alright, what now?
What am I to do?
Anyone find themselves disengaging a lot? Dustin, do you disengage? Like you can disengage
I
and stuff?
probably would be.
All right, I'm
A
sending
bit
you.
more nowadays.
I'm sending you a cape.
Let's see if it's better than my AC saving throw. Foggy Cloud. No, thank you, sir. That sounds like it'd just be a bad time for everyone else.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
It sounds like I disengage and suddenly now you can't hit them.
I'll just hold on to that cape because it weights 0.5 weight, so it's not a big deal. Featherfall. That's just a free jump. All right, I'll be back. Acrobatic +1, armor class +1. Yes, please. I'll take that over 1.5 meters of. Actually, yeah. Take that over 1.5 meters of jump-ins.
I'm surprised that Ethan isn't wearing any armor.
All's well that ends.
Oh, I am wearing armor.
That
It's
does
just
not look like that's clothing, sir.
Yeah, I'm just using the camp outfit.
That's not what I mean. You are quite literally not using armor. You are using clothing.
Is it really considered clothing?
It only has 10 AC, which
Oh.
is your base AC.
Interesting.
You feel like a silly goose.
And you have
Oh,
you
it
have,
adds Constitution, that's why.
because you have so it's con 16, but you get hit very easily though.
Yeah, but the Constitution helps keep up the concentration spells.
But you don't need too much because your minions do that now.
That is true.
So do we have some medium armor for him?
Let me, when I get to camp.
I switched out for some medium armor. There is one that we should be
hopefully there's
picking
some
up pretty
better
soon.
Medium armor. Because I thought there was some like really good medium armor that we could get from someone.
I wish you can make it so like
vendors.
everyone can loot the chest.
Never a dull moment.
Like our chests are shared, so that when I put it there, you guys be like, "Oh, I want to look there for armor." Brr, 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 brr.
Actually, you said there's a vendor here, right?
Yeah.
Who is it?
If you go up to like the second flourish, it's the quartermaster. No, and
Of our
not
camp?
Not in our camp. At the temple.
Oh, the last light.
Yeah, not the last light inn, like where we literally just fought.
A giggle almost erupts from your throat. This moment strikes you as terribly funny.
Mine curse has become thine. Alack.
Yeah, wait. I was gonna cast guide on you.
Oh. Do you want me to reroll it since we're maxed out on inspiration anyways?
Are we? I guess, yeah. Oh. That
I
worked.
don't know if you could do it like on the reroll. Didn't say add bonuses anymore.
The joy fades as quickly as it came.
That just happened when I left, so yes. So where was it we need to go? Moonrise Towers or
It's
Last
where-
Light Inn?
If you want to go to the vendor, it'll be where we just fought, the tower where we just fought, where everyone was there when we came through the portal.
I'm on the second floor, but I don't see a vendor up here.
She's not on the very top. She's like on the first floor, a little bit up the stairs.
Near the stairs, okay. Because I think they have it so you can see all the stuff you've sold to vendors previously, right?
I don't know.
So I can see options for...
Interesting. So this charged bound hammer is broken. It's packed, even though I'm not classed a pack anymore. And I can't remove it from my inventory.
Not proficient with packed weapons. But you're a warlock, maybe that's why.
Not proficient. That's
maybe
so
why.
funny.
There's probably some way to undo that. I
Oh,
don't
of course. I want to need a respec anyways because the summon sucks. It's not worth it. It's better just to have.
It'd probably be more valuable if you went all into it.
Just better having blades on. Be honest. I want to check out the necro.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded.
Not Withers.
All right.
Who was the vendor then?
I'll leave camp.
Because I'm on the first thing, but it's like, it's just Withers.
I'm coming.
One day I'll catch up.
Unless you
And then
left.
you said Mattis doesn't work.
I just need to get down. Alright, where are you, Quartermaster? Oh wait, actually, I think she's in the first level over here. Yep, she's right here. My bad.
Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Oh yeah, this person does have medium armor we've sold before.
Do you want some medium armor, Ethan? Let me check the camp chest too. My. Huh.
Oh, this is actually a really good medium armor. This is a medium armor with without an AC to cap.
You hear that, Ethan? Supposedly you found
Or
medium armor
dex
that's
cap.
really good.
Yeah, it doesn't have a dexterity cap on it.
What does that mean? No dexterity cap.
So when you hover over your heavy armor, you see where it says AC bonus, no AC bonus from dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Medium armor usually has like a +2 or +3 or something.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't have that at all.
Has no AC bonus, but don't you want an AC bonus?
No, it doesn't cap your AC bonus.
Oh.
Its armor class is 15, which is already one higher than most other medium armors, but you can also get full effect of your dexterity.
Hmm.
It is the Yuan T scale mail. Because I have a bad persuasion. Charisma.
Oh, here it is. All right. Yep. There's no medium armor worth our shot, worth our time here. Talk to the Wither.
Very well.
Fate spins along as it should.
Nope, I have to wait later too. Respect.
Oh.
Because where he's at, he just talks about stuff.
And hirelings.
And hirelings, yep.
Hey, Corey.
Hmm.
Do you want to make like 2,360 gold?
I feel like it's a trap.
I mean, you just have to be able to carry 150 pounds.
I mean, if you just throw it on my guy, I am right next to the vendor. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Let me get next to the vendor.
You need to be next to this vendor, which is the one that I was looking at.
Yep, I'm right here. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it says it's too heavy. Hold on.
Just tell me what you need.
All right, I'll buy the scale armor.
It will say it's exotic material. It's a blue medium armor. Or blue tier.
Give me just a moment. I think I might
It's
have
blues
to
here, you
lighten
said?
my load.
Yeah. It was like Yuan T scale mail or something like that. If you want to search with the search bar.
There's a search bar?
There's a search bar.
Where?
On the filters? Like where it says
I go, oh,
let's see if it's in
barters?
the trading.
Oh.
I can't. Why the Discord has a thing that makes it so I'm trying to click the watch stream, but it keeps popping up the emote section instead. On the bottom where it says type. Bottom left. Oh, search. There was a. I guess they don't have the search bar inside the trading menu. That's silly.
Oh, Yun T, scaling mail?
Yeah.
Azog, add your full exterior modifier to armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose. Oh. Oh, wow. All right.
Okay, let me try sending it to you now. Okay, it's in a backpack. It should have like 82 items in it.
Okay. We'll be getting 600 from it, but
Yeah, I had to like take quite a bit out. So just send me the backpack when you're ready. I'll fill
bone
it up
saw, light crossbow. Okay, I'm just going to sell the backpack.
again. Oh, you can do that?
Yep. Boom.
Okay. Let me see if I have another backpack I can use.
I could send you a couple backpacks if you need a. Or not. I'll have a. Oh wait. That's a camp supply backpack.
Actually, I think I have one more. Give me just a moment.
All right, I want to send you that medium armor, Ethan.
Okay.
It's been sent.
Okay, apparently that's too heavy.
You know, you could highlight by holding shift. Like holding shift, you can highlight multiple things in your inventory. Or at least that's how it was.
I was using control.
Oh, right click. If you like hold, is it control? No, oh no. Hold shift and right click. You got highlight multiple things. I think. Actually, I don't know. That's interesting. Never mind. I'm having a little difficulty with it, but that's okay.
A curious ornate box. Its many sides.
Okay, here is the next one.
Just tell me what you need.
All right, then I would like this. Is it just? It looks like it's just a base backpack. Yep. All right. There we go. Sold. Ready to rest?
Don't forget to equip your gear, Ethan.
What if I told you I still had more to sell?
Okay.
These are all like heavy armor things.
The backlog from the many times we adventured and haven't done much without.
And his loop goblin.
Okay, these ones are not going to be in a backpack.
Okay. All right, thanks for marking as wares. You marked them all as wares, right?
Just
Yep.
tell me what you need.
Sweet, then that makes it easy for me as I just hit sell wares and call it a day.
And I still have more.
Well, she only has 270 coins, so let me go to the Last Light Inn and see if the other vendor's there.
Okay. I'm gonna get some more stuff ready to sell.
It sounds like it's time to buy her potion stock. She also sells some pretty nice looking elixirs, it looks like.
Yeah, all right, if there's anything you want me to grab because the other guy's not here.
It's like forever.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Looks like you might want to hurry, so probably shouldn't rest.
Just tell me what you need.
All right.
And now we stock up on consumables, more or less, is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got more stuff for you to sell.
Well, now she has no money.
And you probably need to go to barter mode.
True. Do that. Yep. You send
At
it
this
all.
point.
You send it all to me, Ethan.
Not yet, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. There we go. Add wares to offer. All right. We don't need sharpness.
I don't think we need oils, but elixirs are just useful because they're bonuses in to long rest. There's some potions also that aren't green tier, like the healing potions.
Oh, here we go. The true. All right. I think we're good. All right. I want to
Add wares to offer.
All right, Dad.
Again.
Do you have any wares?
I mean, he might have sent you more. I don't.
All right.
I'm just making sure that I don't have unnecessary stuff in my inventory.
I don't care about dyes.
What do you even use dyes for?
Coloration.
All right. Anything else, Ethan?
And this should be the last of it.
All right. Sweet. All right, and then I will balance. Throw some more gold, some 165 coins. All right. I am just rolling in elixirs. If you want any, let me know. Actually, one of these to sound like a you thing, since you like your spells.
It was probably the arcane ones.
I need to do it by type. Alright, send to little bee bud, battle mage, little bee bud. I have a bunch of healing potions too. If you just holler if you feel like you'll like a couple.
There's no uses for any jewelry, right? If it's not like enchanted with spell kind of thing.
I've been selling them.
Okay. And then same thing with ingots, right?
I've been throwing things like ingots. If it looks like it could be something for a crafting thing, I just send to Justin.
Okay. Because I think all these things can be sold as well. So, give me just a moment. I'll send you more loot to sell.
We're out of things to. We don't have any
Yeah,
more
stuff
to sell with.
Yeah, she's out of money, and I don't have. She doesn't have. So wait until next area. Oh.
So what time did you need to get off, Ethan?
It's almost
I don't wanna
11.
stay up too late.
Do you think it should? You think we should do it now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Wait for
You have a good night.
You too. Are you getting off, Justin?
Well, I'd have to assume so. It's getting pretty late.
Okay. Are you going to stay for the reading, or you just calling it?
It's fine if I just call it, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't end up participating in the communion stuff anyways.
Yeah, I don't ever want you to feel pressured. I do hope you enjoy it and you engage in the thinking, but I never want you to feel pressured to participate. All right,
You have
Justin.
a good night, friend.
You too. Love you.
Good night, Ethan.
Good night. Sleep well.
You too.
Should we just take communion and save for reading for when there's more people here?
I think that'll probably be a good idea.
Let's do that.
That way there's more people participating in a conversation.
Let me go get some juice.
I shall grab the banana bread. It has been grabbed. Hopefully it's cooked all the way. I haven't made banana bread in a while, so my banana bread game is a little off. Oh.
Do you have Amazon Prime or access to Amazon Prime? So after this, we should see if the code I posted, if anyone used it, and see if you can get Fallout 76. If not, then if you just access, if you connect, you ever connected to your Twitch?
Yeah.
Then you just go to Twitch Prime, and it might still be free. If you connected to your Twitch, then you have Twitch Prime. Because Twitch Prime is like free with Amazon Prime. Yeah, that's right. For you, Warframe, dude. You get a lot of free Warframe stuff.
Now I'm disappointed.
There's a load. You actually, we were going to pause. Oh, in the flesh. I'll get to reading. Let's do it. Well, we're gonna pause because David's birthday. Justin got off. Let's do it. We're just going to do Eucharist. Oh, is this your first time at our place, Ezra? You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Matthew, everyone. We're part 2. How's your energy level? 'Cause we can
I can power through it.
do it. Sweet, let's do it. Are you good doing some reading? Let's do it. So I'll let you guys just gather around. Grab a chair. I was thinking you could be at yours, and then you could use this microphone. I'll unmute it, and then
Okay, what's the seating arrangements?
So we'll do 2 at your screen.
Okay. Kind of scooch over because I have a headset.
So what we'll do is we'll do 2 people at his screen and 2.
no, share it. And so then it's also in conversation. We both just have access to a microphone.
Oh, were you sharing your screen?
I will, yeah. I almost made a mistake.
There we go.
You guys will go ahead and talk into the microphone.
You gotta be like right next to it.
There's a little switch at the bottom. There we go. Yep, there you go. All right, let me just do this really fast. Routing number 2. Should I put some music on? Make sure I don't get DRM slapped. I forgot to hit YouTube safe, and YouTube like threw me a huge warning. Yeah, so it was like during PDX LAN. Okay, YouTube safe, all enabled. To be very sure, I'll just play Approaching Nirvana. Okay. Chat. There we go. You made banana bread this time.
Can't guarantee it's any good. I haven't made banana bread in a while.
You did. Yeah, you got a variation. You came in during a variation. He went banana this time. He went full banana. You never go full banana.
Too bad. I chose to go full banana. Actually, 5-fold banana.
All right. Ezra, since you're our guest, and you're always here just watching, how about you you pray us into the scripture reading?
Oh, Lord Jesus, I pray that as we word enlightened by it,
Amen.
Amen. Matthew 22, verses 15 through 22. Then the Pharisees went and plotted how they might trap him into saying the wrong thing. They sent their followers to him with the Herodians. Teacher, they said, we know that you are truthful and that you teach God's way truthfully. You don't care what anyone thinks about you because you don't try to flatter people or favor them. So tell us what you think. Is it lawful to pay tribute to Caesar or not? Jesus knew their evil intentions.
why are you trying to trick me? Show me the tribute
Oh, okay. That is the confusion. Okay. I see what you're doing.
Am I still going through on this?
Yeah, you're good. Sorry. I thought you were talking to the speaker and then it was picking up. I didn't look back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see. Who do they belong to? Caesar, they said. Well then, said Jesus, you better give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give God what belongs to God. When they heard that, they were astonished. They left him and went away.
So it says that they're trying to trap him. What was the trap?
They were trying to get the public.
You have to talk into the
What I was thinking was they're probably trying to get the public to go against him.
So trying to get the public to go against him. Like, why? Just asking taxes? Like,
I think that was their main problem. The public really liked him.
So like he's popular to the public, but what about the question will make turn the crowd against him?
Probably if he answered both two ways, thought he might answer.
So there's, should we pay tribute to Caesar? So what is it about paying tribute to Caesar that will... Is it lawful? That's the question. Is it lawful to pay tribute to Caesar? Like, what's...
They're supposed to.
Yeah, well, like, what's the trick in the question?
The people didn't like paying taxes to Caesar, so they like.
Not in the book. To pay tribute to a dude. I see. So I think it's connected to like them seeing, like how there is the the Rome god. Like they think that Caesar is a god, literally. That how Rome's. Is there anything else that stood out about this? Yeah. Anything else about this that stands out to you guys?
That's actually in the. I wonder if in verse 20, this ... the ellipsis is actually in the text. The Greek text, because Greek, that's where ellipsis comes from. And I'm wondering if that was originally in the text or if that's an addition from N.T. Wright. I'm sure it's actually in the text.
I thought in Greek they didn't have punctuation.
Well, they had the ellipsis.
Did they?
Yeah, they created it. Maybe not in this time, but I don't see why N.T. Wright would add that if it wasn't in the text.
I mean, it could be to kind of like portray dialogue a little bit better.
Yeah. But I think it's cool that this image, the image of God, which one are you going to choose? Caesar's or God's? And this inscription, whatever that means, inscription on the coin.
What's interesting is, I think on the coins it will say something about his God. And they're saying this image, which you think of Tzedakah, which is Hebrew for image. So you're not supposed to make image of gods. And then here they're carrying around this coin with the image that says, never remember, the inscription says something about him being God. So literally you're and like an image like represents, it's like the American flag. Like you're in hot heat if you burn the American flag under some people. So it's like you have this image that represents the power of Rome and also the godhead of Rome. And then he asks, like, who do they belong to? All right. Any other thoughts before we go into commentary?
Not that I can think of.
I think we're all pretty fried. All right. Logan, you don't mind starting the commentary reading? Yeah. It was electric. I was going to ask if you read first. Okay. Then Ezra, you don't mind reading second? Actually, I'll read second. You don't mind reading after me? Sweet.
It was election time. The politicians were out campaigning. The journalists were everywhere, interviewing people, taking photographs, setting up debates. Radio and television seemed full of it all. But this time around, everyone seemed jumpy. Politicians used to be only too eager to be on television. Now they realized that the broadcasters could be out to get them. Things came to a head when one leading politician realized that what looked like an ordinary studio audience had actually been filled with people waiting to ask trick questions, to make him look stupid, to attack and vilify him rather than trying to find out what was really going on. The broadcasters, of course, protested that these were just ordinary people voicing their concerns. And before long, everyone was talking about the program rather than the politics. This was, of course, what the broadcasters, with an eye to their advertising revenue, had been hoping for. Trick questions that put people on the spot have been around as long as there have been public issues and leaders offering new programs. This one, which the Pharisees put to Jesus, had an obvious double edge. The issue of paying tax to the Roman emperor was one of the hottest topics in the Middle East in Jesus' day. Imagine how you'd like it if you woke up one morning and discovered that people from the other end of the world had marched into your country and demanded that you pay tax as the reward for having your land stolen. That sort of thing still causes riots and revolutions, and it has done just that when Jesus was growing up in Galilee.
One of the most famous Jewish leaders when Jesus was a boy, a man called Judas, a good revolutionary name in the Jewish world, had led a revolt precisely on this issue. The Romans had crushed it mercilessly, leaving crosses around the countryside, with dead and dying revolutionaries on them, as a warning that paying the tax was compulsory, not optional. The Pharisees' question came, as we would say, with a health warning. Tell people they shouldn't pay and you might end up on a cross. At the same time, of course, anyone leading a Kingdom of God movement will be expected to oppose the tax or face the ridicule and resentment of the people. Sure, the whole point of God becoming king was that Caesar wouldn't be. If Jesus wasn't intending to get rid of the tax and all that it meant, what had they followed him from Galilee for? Why had they all shouted Hosanna a few days earlier? Which remember means, please save us. So they're hoping to be saved from the taxes. If Jesus had been a politician on a television program, you can imagine the audience delight and the producer's glee when someone asked this question. This one will really give him a hard time.
Before Jesus answers, he asks them for a coin, or rather, asking them for a coin is really the beginning of his answer, the start of a strategic outflanking move. When they produce the coin, the dinar that was used to pay the tax, they are showing that they themselves are handling the hated currency. Among the reasons it was hated was what was on the coin. Jews weren't allowed to put images of people, human faces, on their coins. But Caesar, of course, had his image stamped on his, and around the edge of the coin, proclaiming to the world who he was. Caesar had words that would send a shudder through any loyal or devout Jew. Son of God, High Priest. Was that who Caesar thought he was? How could any Jew be happy to handle the stuff like that?
Ethan.
We watch the scene as Jesus takes the coin from them, like someone being handed a dead rat. He looks at it with utter distaste. Whose is this image? And who is it who gives himself an inscription like this? Or like that? He's already shown what he thinks of Caesar, but he hasn't said anything that could get him into trouble. He has turned the question around and is ready to throw it back at them. It's Caesar's, they reply, stating the obvious, but admitting that they themselves carry Caesar's coinage. Well then, says Jesus, you'd better pay Caesar back in his own coin, hadn't you? Astonishment. What did he mean? Paying Caesar back in his own coin sounded like revolution. But standing there with the coin in his hand, it sounded as though he was saying you should pay the tax. And you better pay God back in his own coin, too. More astonishment. Did he mean that the kingdom of God was more important than the kingdom of Caesar? After all, or what? Let's be clear. Jesus wasn't trying to give an answer for all time on the relationship between God and political authority. That wasn't the point. He was countering the Pharisees' challenge to him with a sharp challenge in return. Was it, after all, they who were compromised? Had they really given full allegiance to their God? Were they themselves playing games, keeping Caesar happy while speaking of God? We can only fully understand what Jesus was doing when we see his answer in the light of the whole story. Jesus knew, he had already told the disciples, that he himself was going to be crucified to share the fate of the tax rebels of his boyhood. He wasn't trying to wriggle out of personal or political danger. He was continuing to walk straight towards it, but he was doing so on his own terms. His vocation was not to be the sort of revolutionary they had known. The kingdom of God would defeat the kingdom of Caesar, not by conventional means, but by the victory of God's love and power over the even greater empire of death itself. And that's what the next story is all about.
All right. So, did anything Auntie Rice said that shed more light? A little more revelation than what we just read?
I thought it was cool that I knew most of the stuff he's talking about, but the Judas part is new to me. I didn't know there was a revolution when Jesus was a little boy. I wonder if that's like real, like a bunch of history backs that up. I'm sure there is, but I'd never really heard of that. It's really sad and cool to know.
It'll be crazy to live in a time where you're just used to seeing dead people as you walk to the supermarket. I just can't. It's if like all the dystopia video games or movies we watch, like that was their reality. You know, there's a scene in Fallout New Vegas where they're called Caesar's Legion, and they actually did this to a town where they like strewn all the people on crosses, and that will be like, and that was like what they lived. It's interesting is they also were called Caesar's Legion in the video game, and they used the power of might, to usurp the rule. What a... It's like he says like the thing where he says like people who intend to listen and draw close will get it. People who don't, they're like, this is like people who don't want to get it, they'll be given like they won't get it because they will then like it's mercy on them. And this is like one of those things where it's like you could almost read it like how you want to read it. Because growing up, like this was like whenever we like had to talk about being a clinger of Jesus and paying taxes, this is a text that I heard all the time. Like he said, go pay taxes. So go pay taxes. Go pay your taxes, Christians. Come on, guys. And it's really, it's like shows it like if people are looking for a Jewish Messiah to rebel against the evil, like you will read the Jewish Messiah who wants to rebel against the leader. But if you want to hear go pay taxes, you will hear go pay taxes. That is such a crazy answer. That both realities feel true. I do love how Jesus will not, when he goes to death, and I love how Auntie Rice said, when he goes to death, he goes on his own terms. He's not going to be pushed into the hot political question of the day. And that, like, here they're looking at just him defeating the Romans, but here Jesus has his sight on greater things. It's like playing video games, you know, like you have your sight on greater things and live stream it. That's me personally. I think we each, like, it's very easy to get lost in the world's like political discourse. You know, especially as now, like, as we run into another election. I remember I got so deep and heated into the last election. And now, like, especially as I get deeper as myself, as I get deeper into the gospel and deeper into like this biblical narrative, how much like you gotta care and be into it and be for the peace of the city, but there's not as not as much energy. I don't need as much energy into it because now. Did you go somewhere, love? Oh, hey, Charity. I thought you were Robin. Oh, that's funny. All right. Any other thoughts?
I think everyone's brain is fried at this point.
All right. Take some communion on. Full throttle, baby. Didn't it play the music? Chill EDM. I'll take some banana bread. All right. Communion?
They have 10 falls or something. Yeah, they have, it's the Trail of 10 Falls.
That's really cool. That's very pretty. I'm like vibing with his music right now. All right, Ethan. I generally feel if someone volunteers someone else, they actually got to do the prayer. So you're gonna pray us into the Eucharist. Here, can you just use the microphone, make it easier?
Nope.
We're gonna hear you through the speaker. It's weird with the Discord. Thank you.
Lord, thank you for this time that you've given us today to be able to meet up and break bread and drink grape juice together in remembrance of your son who gave his life so that we meet you in person. And
Your mouth is water. Oh, because you want it so badly. I see. Okay. Historically, the resurrection, or what the people of God really believe that happened. The early church, you really have to start thing going, like almost no it's like the most like for ancient history, the most documented source. Like how far critical are you on? How much are you stepping away from? The question then, what's guiding you in your faith in atheism? stubbornness, or is it truly following the? Well, I mean, there is like it's known that like pretty much it was through that cistern that they're able to win the fight against the cistern. And there's actually is a description of like a king in the tunnel. Just have to look up the artist. The Late Night Nuggets. That's the song name is Late Night Nuggets.
Ah. Put up ladder. I would rather think through. That was worth. Okay. Well, it's like pathways. Like your brain has pathways. You literally get endorphins rushed to your brain because it's something from. Probably why I like classical or stuff like this, because all the video games growing up had these kind of, especially Final Fantasy games. Yeah, well, it's like Final Fantasy. Like the Japanese are like so well ingrained in classical music that it very much the music in the Final Fantasy game, especially like there is classical music that is even when it's just the beats and bops.
Jealous. I was growing up on Butterfly Kisses. Crap Christian. Well, it didn't work, I'm sorry to say. Probably because I actually like he actually showed me waltz number 2. I actually this is one classic I got really into. I'm enjoying listening. It's crazy. I'm going to stop my stream so I can show you guys without Darius left.